Hey, what's up? It's Fifth Rock over here. Just want to see how you doing. I'm back with another video. Gonna check. Yeah, so today we're gonna check out another anime story called. It's about this girl that she is older but she is younger. That is whatever. Just get into it.
Hi, I'm Petra from Serbia, and I have an extremely rare condition.
Whoa, this animation is kind of nice. Usually our time for animation is pretty freaking awful. And I kind of like this. No, but not in a weird way.
Where my aging process is much slower than that of regular people. Like, when I was 6 years old, I looked like a dumb 2-year-old toddler, which made people treat me like one. And things got even worse as a teenager. But before I continue, click like and subscribe. Because of my condition, my parents decided to homeschool me till I was a bit older. I only got to hang out with other kids at the playground.
God dang, the young, just because she looks younger.
And I'd get picked on all the time because I looked so much smaller than everybody. Once, when I was about 8 years old, I was playing on the slides in the park when a worried-looking woman came running to me. "Sweetie, are you lost?" "No." "Oh, poor baby. Probably can't understand a thing. You must be so scared."
What kind of same lady will walk into a young child and say scared? Like it depends on or something.
I look scared, and I'm not a baby. But she wasn't even listening to me. And before I knew it, she was calling over a policeman from the street. "We have a missing child here, officer. Please, help her find her mommy and daddy."
What the heck are her parents? And yes, they live across the street from the park.
Despite my protests, the policeman whisked me off to the station and started taking pictures of me for missing child posters. Only...
What had to put your girl in a mugshot or something?
God, I know my parents' number and address. I live right across the street from the playground. And
that's what I said.
You guys kidnapped me. This was the beginning of many, many times my parents had to come get me from the police station. I finally joined school in the 7th grade.
God dang.
The minute I walked into the classroom, a girl elbowed me roughly and said, "I think you've lost your way, kid." Oh, if only I had $1 for every time I heard that. I would be a millionaire by now, and I wouldn't need to be in this school with dumb people like you. And with that, I pushed her aside and took my seat. When I did all the math problems
She didn't actually push her. She punched her in the stomach or something.
correctly in the first lesson, the teacher called me over, looking all starstruck. "Wow,
Whoa.
Petra, you're..." And with that, I pushed her aside and took my seat. When I did all the math problems correctly in the first lesson, the teacher called me over, looking all...
Well, I don't know, it's like that. They got 2 holes, and you're actually doing massive cocaine. I'm doing massive cocaine, goddamn heroin. Look, she's addicted to heroin. She need to go goddamn rehab just because got A+ with the goddamn 2 A+.
starstruck. "Wow, Petra, you're a genius." "Thanks. Why?" "Because you solved these algebra problems meant for 12-year-olds. But I am 12 years old. The teacher just giggled and then did something I hated. She pulled my cheek. "Oh, aren't you a little cutie pie?" "Yes, you definitely have the mind of a 12-year-old. No matter how many times I said it, no one believed that I was actually 12. They all thought I was some kind of baby genius.
Okay, what kind of was that? People don't think that you 12. But yeah, I feel that it does happen to y'all, but not really. I mean, I can't blame because we need to expect, bro. But then again, you're at school. I see tons of people that's kind of short. But I know that they they the same age.
Who'd been bumped up a few grades. Eventually, I gave up and let everyone believe I was super smart. This didn't really help me become popular or make friends, though. Jessica, the meanest girl in class, wasn't too happy because everyone thought I was the smartest, and she made sure everyone constantly made fun of me. "Does your butt look big 'cause you're wearing a diaper?" "What kind of language is that book in?" "Goo goo." Gaga. Another time, I was eating lunch by myself when Jessica suddenly stopped by my table. "Aw, how is the baby gonna eat all that with her little baby teeth?"
What kind of same person will pick on a young person? They never make fun of short people.
Why are you this way, Jessica? What do you mean? I mean, why are you so awful to me? You're the most popular girl in class. Yeah, I know. But before you showed up, out of no...
Chances be that most of these anime stories have to be the popular girls pick on the black skills, the skilled people. Yeah, the skilled.
Aware. I was
This
the
is weird,
smartest, too.
It
Fine.
was kind of a pattern.
You're the prettiest and the smartest girl in the world. Can you leave me alone now, please? Sure. But let me mash everything for the little baby to eat first. And with that, she started pounding my food with her fist. Oh, and...
What kind of stuff? What kind of punching stuff is that? You got just came out from Wreck-It Ralph. No, Knuckles having behind.
Gee, you are such a psycho. And with that, I picked up the smushed piece of cake and flung it at her face. She picked up my glass of juice and dunked it on my head. And before we knew it, everybody joined in for fun and a full-scale food fight had broken out. We both got detention. And after that day, I found a corner in the little playpen for the kindergarten kids and basically had lunch there by myself the next 3 years. Until one day,
God dang.
Josh came and sat next to me. Josh had just joined our class a few weeks ago, and he was a total babe. With all the popular girls drooling all over...
Boy, I gotta get on his haircut style. Why he got that yoga paw hairstyle?
For him, I was sure he wouldn't notice someone like me, which is why I was pretty shocked to find him here. Why do you always have lunch alone? Is this your first time in high school? Of course, I don't expect someone like you to get it. He took my hand and looked deep into my eyes. I don't understand why someone as adorable as you is here either. I was so annoyed at how fast that made my heart beat. After that, Josh and I became really good friends. He'd always invite me to watch his football games and started coming over to my place for...
Ricky, what? Oh, my bad. Oh, shit.
3 hours? He was Sorry, but I can't let you go. And with that, he pushed me out of line and refused to listen to me anymore. I can't believe this. Let's go then.
God dang, how worse is you can't even go and see a movie, a rated R movie. How worse it is. Like I kind of feel so sorry for this girl, even though it's a fake story. But I kind of feel so sorry. She just want to watch a movie in peace. She want to do some stuff in peace. I don't know how to explain, but she want to do some stuff in peace. It's could we watch a dang movie.
Go? I mean, what's the point of wasting both the tickets? We'll still have dinner together, okay? And just like that, he turned and went inside. I was furious. I couldn't even go anywhere because he'd driven me here. When he finally came out after 3 hours, he was practically jumping with excitement. OMG, that was epic. Iron Man snapped his fingers and died, but he saved the world. He'd not only watched the movie without me,
But he spoiled it. Beyonce did watch the Adventure Endgame.
Ruined it for me completely. I thought maybe the rest of the evening would go a little better, but boy was I wrong. At the end of the meal, when the waitress brought us our fortune cookies, I looked over excitedly at Josh to open his and read the little note inside. Will you be my date for the spring dance, Josh? He looked up at me in complete shock. Petra, I don't know how to say this, but, no. How could you even think that? You're more like a little sister to me. I've already asked Jessica out.
Ooh, they got a hoot. Kind of like a feel of a roast. Imagine how soft she is.
And you've really made things awkward. I felt so utterly crushed and stupid. I flung a glass of water in his face. I wish I could snap my fingers right now and make you disappear. And with that, I ran out of there and took the bus home. Nobody was more grateful. Thought I was an underage driver. Gosh, this is the 3rd time this month. Why are you police officers so dumb? Can't you see I have a real license? She doesn't mean that.
Yeah, this gotta be fake. Ain't no way ahead. These police is that slow that they couldn't even read a driver license. I think. God damn.
Officer, come on, sweetie, let's go. My parents always had my back. But no one understood how frustrating it was for me to be treated like a kid all the time. Until I met Andrew. In my 2nd year at university, I took up a job as a professor's assistant for one of the courses. I knew the other students made fun of me behind my back, But one day, they went really overboard. The professor was unwell, and I was taking the class in his place. As soon as I turned my back to the board, I got hit by a dozen paper balls. I turned around to see everyone snickering. I'm your teacher. Didn't your parents teach you any respect? You're not our teacher. You can't even reach the top of the board without standing on a stool. Go back to
Dang, that guy. Dang, over here roasting this girl.
school, loser. You can't behave this way with me. I want everyone who's responsible to apologize right now. Or you'll do what? Go crying to your mommy? I'll fail you in every single assignment. You do remember I grade them, right? Oh no, I'm scared. Miss Petra, will you forgive me if I give you...
If I was you, I would. I mean, if I was this guy, I would slow down, bro. Yeah, my ego's getting too big. Like, this girl's, like, why the freak you even say that? Like, come on, this girl's hindering your grades, so might as well just slow it down.
You a lollipop? That's it. Get out. Happy to. Come on, guys. Let's go. We don't need to take orders
Okay, why the background character is black? Not black, dark blue.
from some high school smarty pants. And just like that, the whole class walked out. I tried to keep my cool, but when everyone had left, I burst into angry tears. Just then, I felt a gentle tap on the shoulder, and I looked up to see that it was Andrew, one of the students. I'm really sorry about the way they treated you. I think you're really smart and beautiful. We became friends, and soon after, we started dating. He was just the sweetest guy.
Whoa, pause. Is that that's illegal to do something of here dating a student? I mean, they're both the same age, pretty sure.
And even though he looked much older than me, he was never ashamed to hold my hand in public, even if it got us weird looks. A few weeks later...
I bet people thought that he's hanging out with a younger girl.
I had an internship...
But either way, I'm about to end the video out. To be honest, the story was okay. Well, I won't say the best, but it's okay. Peace out. But still playing Sonic gameplay or something.